this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be joined by Big D from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, and we're going to be reviewing the 1996 movie, The Muppet Treasure Island. So, before we get into my part of the review, I'm going to let Big D do his part, so take it away, Big D.
Hey everyone, this is Doyle, aka the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So now I'm glad to be joining Robbie, aka Ogre Boy 1992, for another review of the Muppet franchise. This time it's 1996's Muppet Treasure Island. Although I've only seen this maybe once or twice, I do remember some of this movie, but not too much though. And although this is my least favorite of the Muppet franchise, it does have some fun moments. I mean, once again, we get the great performances from the Muppets. Of course, Kermit as Captain Smollett, absolutely funny. And, of course, I like Tim Curry as Long John Silver, and the rest of the cast, Jennifer Saunders, Billy Connolly. But, of course, the big one was young Kevin Bishop as Jim Hawkins. I absolutely think that was a very good, character in it, and, he played the role pretty well. The music's pretty good. I can't remember all the music except for Cabin Fever, which clicks with me because I remember the trailers for this movie. But maybe one day I will rewatch this. I don't know if I will, but I will give it another try. But even so, I do have some memories of Muppet Treasure Island, and it's not that bad of a movie. It does have a few fun aspects like any other Muppet movie. So anyway, that's all I can say about it. Thank you very much for letting me be a part of this, buddy boy. This is the Big D saying, see ya.
Thank you, Big D. It's great having you on here and everything. I really enjoy doing these reviews with you. Thank you again. Yeah, I really like this movie quite a bit. This was one when I was a kid I really didn't like it, because I liked the Treasure Island that Disney did back in the, I want to say 50s or 60s. I really liked that Treasure Island movie, but I didn't really like this one a lot as a kid and everything. It was just not one of my favorite movies, but as I've gotten older I actually like it a whole lot more than I used to. I haven't seen the other Disney version in a really long time. I actually want to see it again. I might have to watch that one because I think it's on Disney Plus. But this one's directed by Brian Henson, who's Jim Henson's son. He also directed the Muppet Christmas Carol. And it's written by Jerry Jewell, Kurt Gar Thatcher, and James V. Hart. And this movie, of course, follows the story of Treasure Island, where a young boy named Jim Hawkins is going on this trip with these pirates, and he becomes friends with Long John Silver, who's the cook of the ship and everything, but little do they know that he's planning on doing a mutiny on the ship and going to steal the treasure from this island. But this is a really fun movie. It has a lot of good humor in it and everything, and I like a lot of the songs in this movie. I forgot how good the music was in this, because like I said, I did like this more on rewatch the last time I watched it, and then I enjoyed it a lot more this time. There are some things about this that I really love, like the cast is really great in here, like the human cast. Jim Hawkins is, I can't remember the guy who played him, but he's become a bigger named actor since this movie came out. He's like this was his very first movie, but he's really good. And Tim Curry, who plays Long John Silver, is absolutely wonderful in this movie. I really love his character and everything, and I like that even though he's a bad guy, he also has good in him too, and I really love that about this movie and everything. And I thought it was a really fun movie. I think that Kermit was really cool as Captain Smollett, and Miss Piggy is Benjamina was pretty good too. But now all the other Muppet characters were good in here too. I liked Fozzie, who's my favorite Muppet. Thinks that he has a person living in his finger. I thought that was kind of a funny little subplot in the movie and everything. That they never really fully addressed it or anything, but it didn't really go anywhere, but I still just thought it was humorous. And there was one of the pirates, it's like this goat. I'm not sure what his name is, but he cracked me up a lot too. And I thought Gonzo and Rizzo were funny too. But I also kind of felt that they weren't as good in this movie as they were the Muppet Christmas Carol. They kind of just felt out of place in this movie because they didn't really have that much to do with the story or anything. And I think that kind of they just weren't really as great in this movie as they were the other one. But I really do enjoy this movie. I think my favorite song in here is the well, I like the very first song that's at the beginning of the movie, but my favorite song in here is the Cabin Fever one, when they're all talking about going insane because they're stuck on that ship and everything. Yeah, I just love that song. It was really funny and everything. And the big showdown at the end where they're all fighting and stuff, it was pretty cool fight scenes and has some pretty funny moments during it. And Hans Zimmer does the score for this movie and everything. I thought it was really good. It kind of was like pre-Pirates of the Caribbean because this movie came out a few years before it and everything. But I love the adventure feel that his score gave the movie and everything. And this is just a really fun movie. It's actually probably a lot higher on my ranking than it would have been a long time ago and everything, because like I said, this wasn't one that I liked a whole lot and everything. And part of it was because it was on Disney Channel a lot when it first came out, when they first started playing it on the regular cable networks and everything. It was on Disney Channel a lot when I was a kid, and I just got tired of it after a while because they seem to play that one a lot. But like I said, it is a really funny movie, and I think I'd give it a 8 out of 10 because it is a really solid, fun Muppet movie, and it's a lot better than I remembered. And like I said, part of it too is I think I appreciate the Muppets a lot more now than I did as a kid. I wasn't really a huge Muppet fan as a kid, like I've said before and everything, but I really enjoy this movie now because it has a lot of good humor for adults and kids and everything in this movie. And like there's like a sexual reference there too in the movie where she says hi to Long John's, and the way she says it is like she was giving an innuendo about him and everything. And Kermit's like, him too, because she had admitted to being with somebody else and everything. So pretty much Tim Curry porked Miss Piggy. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you again, Big D, for joining me on this. And we'll be doing the next one, which is Muppets from Space, here probably tomorrow sometime and everything. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
That's enough, guys.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that